Why are Chinese Bitcoin miners shifting their operations to Texas? Due to China's restriction on cryptocurrency mining, Bitcoin entrepreneurs have fled to other countries. Many are migrating to Texas, which is rapidly establishing itself as the world's next cryptocurrency center. When China declared a crackdown on Bitcoin mining and trade in May, Kevin Pan, CEO of the Chinese cryptocurrency mining startup Poolin, immediately booked a trip out of the country. We made the decision to permanently relocate. We will not return in the future, the BBC was informed by Mr. Pan. Poolin is the world's second largest Bitcoin mining network, with the majority of its operations concentrated in mainland China. The country accounted for over 70% of worldwide Bitcoin mining capacity prior to the crackdown, which put the price of Bitcoin into freefall and caught miners off guard. Now, China's Bitcoin migrants are frantically seeking new homes, whether in neighboring Kazakhstan, Russia, or North America, because time is literally money for Bitcoin miners. We needed to relocate the Bitcoin mining machines, Poolin Vice President Alejandro de la Torres explained. Because each minute the machine is turned off, it is losing money. The Poolin executives are among the numerous Bitcoin miners who have recently relocated to Austin, Texas, a city known to be part of America's untamed Wild West. Bitcoins are a type of digital currency that does not have a physical form. They exist and are exchanged exclusively online. They are created when a computer mines the money by completing a complex series of mathematical puzzles. This is how Bitcoin miners earn money, by running the computers. This requires much effort. As a novel form of money that crosses national lines, there is a great deal of uncertainty and the potential to violate official regulations, which is why Bitcoin entrepreneurs prefer low-cost electricity and a permissive regulatory environment. The Lone Star State embodies all of these characteristics perfectly. Bitcoin mining enters a new phase. Texas seemed almost immediately like home to Mr. Pan. He was gifted an AR-15 rifle shortly after his arrival, which he intends to use to hunt pigs from a helicopter one day. While shooting ranges and Texas barbecue provide pleasant amusement, the Bitcoin miners are mostly interested in legal protection for their businesses. What occurred to us in China will not occur in the United States, Mr. de la Torre asserts. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, has been an outspoken proponent of Bitcoin. This is a fact. Texas will establish itself as the crypto industry's top during June, he tweeted. In the same month, Texas became the second U.S. state, after Wyoming, to include blockchain and cryptocurrency into its commercial legislation, paving the door for crypto firms to operate in the state. Numerous Chinese cryptocurrency businesses have sought stability and opportunity in Texas. Bitmining, based in Shenzhen, plans to invest $26 million in the state to develop a data center, while Bitmain, based in Beijing, plans to expand its Rockdale, Texas facility. This modest town of approximately 5,600 persons was formerly home to one of the world's largest aluminium mills and is now developing as the next worldwide center for Bitcoin mining. There could be another underlying link between the business and the state, as de la Torre asserts that Bitcoiners and Texans share similar ideals. Texans, like Bitcoiners, take their liberty and rights very seriously. China's Bitcoin crackdown, experts believe, was motivated by a desire for greater control over financial systems, and it may prove beneficial to America. The migration favors the United States in terms of talent acquisition and advancing the innovation ecosystem, says Kevin D'Souza, a business professor at Queensland University of Technology who has conducted research on China's digital currency policies. According to Professor D'Souza, Bitcoin miners receive access to a vibrant and innovative community as well as a broader range of financing sources in exchange. Risks to the environment and politics. Apart from a solid regulatory environment, Texas' energy-hungry sector is on the lookout for affordable electricity. Due to its deregulated electricity grid, Texas boasts some of the lowest energy prices in the world. Consumers now have more electricity providers to choose from, which encourages companies to cut their prices in order to remain competitive. Bitcoin farms can even sell excess electricity back to the grid during periods of peak demand. Although El Salvador is on track to become the first country to adopt Bitcoin as its national currency, Bitcoin miners prefer the United States because to its robust electrical infrastructure, according to Mr. De La Torre. However, some analysts worry that the great mining migration could have catastrophic consequences as cities and towns struggle to keep up with the enormous energy demand. Blackouts following a catastrophic snowstorm in February knocked down electricity to millions of homes and businesses in Texas for days. Over 200 individuals perished as a result of this attack. Bitcoin farms that remained offline during the blackout were rewarded. Increased scrutiny of Chinese corporations in the United States may potentially draw attention to these newcomers to mining. Texas has enacted legislation prohibiting hostile foreign actors from gaining access to essential infrastructure, including the state's electricity grid. According to reports, the new regulation was sparked by a Chinese billionaire's proposal to develop a wind farm in southwest Texas. The project's detractors claim it might be used to hack into the Texas electrical infrastructure and gather intelligence from a nearby U.S. military post. Professor D'Souza notes that, while access to electrical grids is unlikely to be a problem for Bitcoin miners in the near future, political risk will continue to increase. Bitcoin miners do miss one thing about China: low labor costs and rapid building. While it takes up to 5 months to create a new Bitcoin farm in China, Mr. Pan estimates that it may take up to 18 months in Texas. Global shipping costs have also increased during the pandemic, considerably increasing the cost of moving mining rigs from China to the United States. Despite the costly and lengthy process, Mr. Pan maintains that his company is committed to establishing a presence in Texas. Because it's a free nation and there are a lot of Bitcoiners here, he explains, we have a sense of woe, family reunion. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.